All right, welcome on back to another episode of First CSP, the channel dedicated to bringing you the first council shoulder patch issued from each council in Scouting America, both past and present. Today we're going to take a look at Columbiana 455 out of Ohio. This council was originally formed in 1953 as a name change from Columbiana County and lasted up until 1991 when it was absorbed by the Buckeye Council. Heading on over the patch table, we have the first issue S1 for you with its red border, light blue sky, black BSA, black letters, brown beaver, and most specifically no states listed at the bottom of the CSP. It also does have sharp corners as far as the shape design. The main distinction between the first issue S1 and the second patch release, the S2, is that the S2 is going to have no beaver and then the states are listed along the bottom. We'll look at one of those in just a moment for comparison. This is just a cloth back and really no backing on it to speak of, so it's just an embroidery backing of kind of those early style CSPs, some that were produced. The second patch issued adds the states at the bottom and actually has two variations recognized, the S2A and S2B. In the S2A variation, one of the state names, the abbreviation for Virginia, was actually repaired on all of them. This happens to be an S2B, so there is no repair. I have seen images of the S2A, and you'll notice that the grass here behind the states is horizontal, and the repair for the Virginia, there's actually green vertical stitching in a little square, and then the VA is embroidered over that in black. And so it's a very obvious repair, or very obvious that you'd be dealing with an S2A. Again, this is an S2B where no repairs were made, and we just have the state names at the bottom. So red border, light blue sky, black BSA, dark brown roof, no beaver, and the state names West Virginia and Ohio are added there along the bottom. So there is the comparison between the S1 first issue and the S2, in this case an S2B. Would have been produced in the same manner, so also just a plain cloth back, so probably produced around the same time, not too much later. At least the embroidery manufacturing was very similar between the times of which these were produced. And then the next one that they produced, the S3, is for America's bicentennial, and so would look very different from these. No longer has the sharp corners. It is more of a standard shape on their S3. But there you have it, the first couple of issues from Columbiana Council. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We'll be back again tomorrow with another brand new episode of First CSP. If you are enjoying the content, please like. And as I talked about in a previous episode, one of the biggest things you could do is actually take an episode and share it with others, whether it's on Facebook, on X, on Instagram. If it's something that you know fellow scouters or collectors may enjoy, please take an episode that you really like, share it with others, so we can continue to grow the channel. We're hoping to get to 100 subscribers. I know that there are other scout related collecting channels here on YouTube that do have well over several hundreds of subscribers. We're hoping to just get to at least 100 as we enjoy sharing this content with everyone. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We hope to see you back here for tomorrow's episode. Until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.